you guys. So today we are going to look at how to find and do assignments that teachers give us via Google Classroom. So shockingly enough, the first thing we need to do is navigate to our Google Classroom, which will be found in your trusty dusty resource folder. So when you guys came in to get your Chromebooks, I showed you how to find your assignments through the To-Do tab. And if we have time, we'll look at that at the end of this video. But I want to show you first and foremost how to find and do an assignment in a specific class. So we're going to use Library Tech Time as our example, and we're going to navigate to our Classwork tab up here at the top, because that is where all homework can be located in every single class. Some of your teachers might even organize it by topic, but what we're going to do is we're going to click on an assignment. You saw how when I hovered over it, it turned like a different color and kind of had an outline. That's its way of saying, hey, this is what you're about to select. So when I do select it, I get this window, and it's really not the most user-friendly window to navigate around on. So we're going to take it a step further, and we're going to click View Assignment down at the bottom of that window. And that will take us to our assignment hub, as we're going to call it from this moment on forevermore. This hub gives us a little bit more organized view, and it gives us a little bit more. So first things first, it shows us our assignment title up here. Then it will show us our points for the assignment as a whole. It'll tell us the due date for the assignment. And then this part will be all of your instructions or directions that your teacher gives you. This box that is down here, I can't highlight it like I've been doing. This, in this instance, is a link. What this area will contain are your non-editable resources. So it might be a PDF that your teacher wants you to read or a website that they want you to visit. Just remember, down below your directions, that is your resources. That is your instructional material. It is not your assignment just yet. Underneath our resources, we have class comments. And if your teacher has that enabled, it allows you to communicate with your teacher and your classmates. Anybody in this Google Classroom will be able to see this conversation. This could be very helpful for classroom discussion. Now, on the right-hand side of our screen, we have these two boxes. The first one is your work, and this is where your actual assignment will be, your fully editable assignment. This will be the same as if your teacher handed you a piece of paper, had you complete it, and you gave it back to them and turned it in for grading. Most of the time, your teacher will have a blank assignment or a form or document that they want you to fill out. But that's not always the case, especially if you have to create something like an essay, for example. If that's the case, you are allowed to come to this Add and Create, and you can either upload a document that you made from Google Drive, or you can create a new one right in the spot. And then at that point, whenever you want to work on it, you just come to this assignment and you continue working on it. Once you are finished, you have to click this Turn In button. What that does is it will bring this window up. You have to, once again, click Turn In. This is kind of Google's way of saying, are you really sure you're finished? If you do not click this the second time, your assignment will never get to your teacher and it will show up missing. It is vital that you click Turn In for the second time. Then this last little box is your private comment. This would be if you had a question on the assignment that you wanted just your teacher to see. Your classmates are not able to view this private comment. So you could sit there and be going through your instructions and say, uh-oh, teacher, what does this part mean? Would you please add clarification? And you would ask that here in the private question comment section. So that is basics of the assignment. If you wanted to do it through the To-Do, you'd come back to your Google Classroom homepage that has all of your classes, and you would click To-Do. Now, remember how I told you that To-Do sorts it by assigned missing, and done. Within each of those categories, it takes it one step further and organizes it by no due date, so open-ended assignments, by things that are due or missing from this week, the week beyond, and even further after that. And it's cool because you can go ahead and you can click through the different time periods within each of these sections and click right into the assignment that takes you to this hub once again. So the way that that would differentiate from going into a specific classroom is this is where you would get into an assignment if you wanted to see an overview for all of your classes. The other way is if you want to go to a specific class because maybe you're seated in that classroom working on it in the moment with the teacher in the room. That is just kind of a basic overrun of how to find, work on, and turn in your assignments both through a classroom and through the To-Do tab. So if you have any questions, now would be a really great time to go ahead and ask your teacher. And if you need further help or have any other questions, you can always come find me. And when I say come find me, I mean email me because germs. Okay. All right, you guys.